morning. Rise in freedom. I'm Austin Petersen. You're watching and listening to the Wake Up America Show at wakeupAmericaShow.com. Happy Friday. Today is March the 15th, the Ides of March. Beware for any Roman Caesars out there. It's not a good day for you, but it's an incredible day for us because Freedom Family Friday means the lovely birthday girl Stephanie Petersen in the house, joining us live. Good morning.
Today.
Good morning. Well, merry birthday, happy Christmas. Gender revealica, birthday Kwanzaa, miss, and everything in between. Today is a very special day, Stephanie.
Oh my gosh, it is. You know, I was just telling you before the show started, it's weird to have the spotlight on me, and it actually makes me nervous to have that. So that's why I'm glad that we're doing the gender reveal and birthday party so that it's about baby and not just me.
Well, Stephanie, obviously, Freedom Family Friday means that we've got you on here. We've also got Baby P for Liberty as well.
Baby P is here.
And we have got today a very special announcement. So we are later on the show. We're gonna play some games. We're gonna have a baby shower.
Is it in the envelope? The announcement?
No, it's on the announcement. No, it's just this is. No, I wish. This is your birthday card, and I'll give this to you now. I'll let you open that in just a second.
Okay.
But let me just, for those who might just be tuning in, and I know that for Rumble is doing us a favor and putting us on the front page today. Usually we're a political news talk show. We've got a little bit of a story to discuss this morning that's politics, but today, as I drool over the microphone, like a baby.
I like the spotlight on you. It doesn't make you nervous like it does me.
Well, it makes me, spit all over the camera or the microphone. So today is going to be a little bit of a different episode. If you're tuning in here today for the very first time, today is just kind of like a very personal show. So if you're into that, hang out with us. You're welcome to join us. It's going to be a birthday party for Steffi, a baby shower, and a gender reveal. We decided, not to wait for the teacher to decide the gender, right, Stephanie?
That's right.
There's a lot of gender confusion out there these days.
Yes, I really admire that you've been using the word sex lately rather than gender, because sex is biological. Nobody can debate that.
Yeah, the only problem is that last night you called our niece, who is how old is?
Oh my goodness! Yes, I told our niece about the gender.
We told the family last
very
night.
Close family.
And so you say, so can you guess the sex? And she's like, "What's sex, Mommy?"
And I was like, "Oh boy!" And I was like, "How about gender?" Because my sister lives in California, so I'm like, "Okay, I'm sure they've taught the children about gender, right?"
No,
she's like, "What's gender?"
Yeah, so Danielle, who is my sister-in-law, she is kind of like, it's the boy or girl, right? So apparently they haven't had that conversation yet. So good job.
They've not talked about non-binary yet.
Jason, my brother-in-law, must be like, we've got to talk about sex and gender to our child. They weren't ready for that conversation.
A lot of cans of worms. We had some friends at our house not too long ago, and we were playing a trivia game, and I think some inappropriate adult words came across the trivia game, and the child that was there was like, "What's this?" And the parents were like, "Not now."
Yeah. We've got to start being careful about what we say. Little pitchers have big ears, my parents used to say. Yeah. We also have to say a big thank you to Porkchop159. He just gave you a $50 birthday gift, Stephanie. So
thank you so much.
Thank you, Pork Chop.
I seriously, I feel incredibly, incredibly loved. I really, really do.
And we are going to give back today. We've got some special games that we're going to play a little bit later when Justin comes on. We're going to do Petersen family trivia, for which there will be prizes.
Yeah.
Gifts.
We always have to give something to you guys because we appreciate you.
Oh, for sure, guys. I mean, listen, we're living just such a dream life to be able to work together at home. As soon as the show's over, I go home and we're working our butts off, obviously, to make an awesome show and awesome content and make an awesome merch shop. But we know that without you guys, and we were talking this morning just about our business model and how we plan to grow and, what our lives are going to look like 20, 30 years from now. And I mean, without you guys, obviously none of that happens. So thank you very much for all you do for us. The gratitude that we express to you it's nowhere near going to be enough of what you guys do for us. So thank you, and we appreciate you and love you very much.
Yes.
Some of you we even know in real life.
We do.
Like Easton 92 and Quest Fanning. What's up, guys? Good morning, Urs Mommy. Nice to see you all. He's a
he's the
huge
best. Him
supporter.
and his wife and daughter are so kind to us.
Yeah, there's gonna be plenty of time for lovey-dovey today because only is it a birthday party, not only is it a gender reveal, but we're gonna have a baby shower stuff, and starting around 7:30 this morning, we're gonna start playing some games with you guys. So what are we gonna play today, Stephanie? What have we got on the list?
We're going to play trivia.
Mhm,
So it's personal about us. So
mhm.
you all will know the answers, hopefully, if
Right.
you're real listeners,
Uh-huh.
real fans. And then we're going to do Measure the Belly.
Yes.
We really need to measure my bust. My goodness, it's busting out, literally.
Giant boobies.
Oh boy. I don't know if we're playing this one, but if we have time, we could do Guess the Kids song if
Yes,
that's
we if
something
we have time.
people want to do. And
Yep.
then the other one is a Guess the Gender.
Yes, and we have a couple of stories this morning that we can talk about that are baby related. The top story that I read this last weekend and I saved it for Freedom Family Friday is this Wall Street Journal story about the baby boom that's happening in Congress. That is spurring some calls for remote voting for new moms. And you probably might not know this lady, conservative lawmaker. Her name's Anna Paulina Luna,
Mm-hmm.
but she gets a lot of attention because she's kind of like a smoking hot Latina.
Oh,
But she is a Republican, and she's getting a lot of support from liberals because she had a child, and they're trying to change the rules so that
she looks like Perla Lauderdale.
she does, she does. Perla Lauderdale. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, exactly. Yes. So she's a conservative lawmaker, and she's looking to change the rules in Congress so that new moms can vote remotely, which they had for I believe a brief period during COVID-19, and now they went back to work standard. A lot of Republicans don't agree with Anna Paulina Luna that there should be remote voting, so it's kind of like, I don't know, double-edged sword here. So we'll discuss it
Okay.
in just
Okay.
a few minutes. We've got a lot to discuss this morning that is news related. For those of you who are tuning in, over 1,000 people watching this live.
Wow.
Yes, hello.
Are
Good
you all
morning.
here for the gender reveal, or what exactly are you excited about
Yeah,
today?
well, they put us on the front page of Rumble, and what happens is that people come in, they kind of like creep in, and they're kind of like, "What's going on in here?" And it's like, and
Maybe they think we're talking about transgender people.
well, we are in some sense because guess the baby gender is kind of like it's kind of a hot topic now in politics, right? And I think we probably should discuss that just because it is even though it's a joke to us as conservatives and libertarians, like why would we would guess the gender? I mean, there are people out there who would be offended that we're making fun of that concept that we would choose a child's gender. No, it's their decision and stuff, and it's
Right. A lot of people are raising their child
mhm.
non-gendered.
Yeah, we are getting, we get a lot of questions about, the gender. It is a big, it's huge for people to know.
Right.
Obviously, it changes what kind of clothes you're going to wear. Are we going to go and buy pink clothes for the child? Are we going to buy blue clothes for the child, right? Depending on what the gender actually is when we reveal it later on the show,
Hmm.
like when people buy stuff off of the baby registry, do we have stuff on there that mostly everything we bought now
I
has been neutral.
think, yeah, I have nothing showing boy or girl.
It's all gray. It's at this point. We are gonna so if you're here and you're new today and you're watching the Wake Up America show for the first time, this is a very strange and different kind of an episode than we normally have. But we'd be curious, what makes you want to come and hang out and stay? Are you really interested in the gender discussion, the baby discussion? Introduce yourself. If you've been watching us, maybe you've been creeping for a few days or a few weeks, and you haven't introduced yourself in the comment section, today would be the perfect day to do it. I'm Austin Petersen. This is my smoking hot redheaded libertarian wifey Stephanie, and my
Hello.
and my brother Justin Petersen will be joining us live at 8 a.m. We typically do a Freedom Family Friday show like this. We make it fun, we make it family oriented, and we just try and make everybody feel comfortable. And then Monday through Thursday, I'm giving hardcore libertarian rants against the deep state, right? Which is the normal stuff. But because of the nature of our family and our business, we like to involve you all, and we're trying to build a community of fellow freedom lovers, people who love their country, people who consider themselves to be patriots, people who love liberty and limited government, and we want to build a healthy community. And we think that that really starts with the family. So that's why I involve my family. Obviously, Stephanie does so much for the business. I mean, we were looking at all of our accounting last year, and we we there's a lot of danger and fear that you have about finances when you're starting a new family, and obviously starting a podcasting and merch business is a very risky venture in 2024. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not.
It's very competitive and saturated.
Oh my God, yes. And so success is not guaranteed. And we're trying to do everything that we can to be successful. But I have to tell you, without my wife, there is absolutely no way that I would be able to do this right now. I've got to give it up for my lovely wife, Stephanie, who I appreciate.
Yeah. Yeah, all of the marketing messages you see online are pretty much me.
Yeah.
All the emails you get,
The
they're
emails.
me.
Yeah,
Mostly. I mean,
I
you do
do.
your own as well.
I do some as well too, but Stephanie does a lot to make this business successful. The podcast here, the Wake Up America show, the merchandise shop, the marketing that you see on social media. Stephanie does a lot of the heavy lifting on that, and she does it with her big pregnant belly and a laptop sitting on the couch. So thank you very much to everybody who enjoys and appreciates all that. If you're getting text messages from us regularly, I know that that's not always fun to sign up for marketing and all this stuff, but we are trying to follow the best practices so that we can be successful because we hope to be spreading the message of liberty and to share that with our child. When our child is born, we hope to imbue them with the spirit of independence. We're going to decorate our child's room with founding fathers related
Hmm?
stuff that
No
we've
matter the
built.
gender. Yep.
Yeah. We want our children to learn to love their country and to love history and to love freedom and to appreciate and respect their freedom, boy or girl. And we also yesterday, we don't tell the name of it, but we came up with an awesome new idea for a children's book that we think is going to be awesome and hilarious and funny, but also maybe a little bit scandalous.
That's similar to anti-racist baby.
Yeah, don't talk about it. Don't talk about it. Don't talk about it. Don't talk about it. All right, you guys will have to wait to find out what that's going to be. We're going to work on that soon. Thank you to all of our friends who are joining us now. If you haven't yet, make sure you do click that like button, please, and follow the channel if it's your very first time here on the Wake Up America show. We're celebrating my wife's birthday today, Stephanie Petersen. And are you okay talking about your age?
Oh, yeah, I announced it just briefly. 36 years old.
36 years old,
So
which
I'm technically not a geriatric pregnant woman. Our OBGYN said that is 40 years old.
they say geriatric now is 40 because,
Yes.
we're living longer, we're healthy. And the good news is the thing that we can reveal before we reveal the gender is that our baby has 10 fingers and 10 toes. So
That was honestly
all
what
is
I
great.
was most interested in seeing. I was like, I don't really care so much about the gender. I just want to make sure the baby's healthy. And two, I think the thing that moved me the most was that the baby has a model heart. That's what the ultrasound tech said. They said that the baby just kept showing their heart and it's big and healthy. All the chambers are there.
Yes.
So the life is there.
Yes, and it was funny because when there were, she obviously asked us if we wanted to know the gender, and we did. And one of the things that they say is that in order to determine the gender, when they're looking at the genitals, they say it's either going to look like a hamburger or a hot dog, which is kind of
I
funny.
didn't get that at first, but now taking photos, yes.
It's when you're looking at the baby's genitals, it's like is it going to be a hot dog? If it's a hot dog, it's a boy. If it looks like a little hamburger, then it's a girl. So
That's what we'll name the genital names for
yeah,
the kid. We'll be like,
exactly.
it's a hamburger. That's a hot dog.
That's a hamburger or a hot dog. So that's how you
Other
can
than the real
tell the
scientific
difference.
terms.
Mighty Megatron joining us here just now. He says, has the gender been revealed? No, you've got
Uh-uh.
time. We wouldn't do it
How
without you,
dare
Mighty
you.
Megatron. We wouldn't.
To keep you in suspense.
We do.
No, it kills me too. Trust me.
Yeah, I know. We had to come up with game plans this morning to make sure that we didn't accidentally say the gender, he or she.
I'm
So
really bad at lying.
yeah.
Really bad at keeping secrets.
Yeah.
I'm honest to a fault.
Yeah, you'd make a terrible politician then.
Yes. Yes.
So Stephanie, why don't you go ahead and open up your birthday card?
All right.
Yeah, we got this one special for you. If you want to show the audience here, take a look and a
So it
listen.
has cherry blossoms. The last time there were cherry blossoms on a card, it was announcing our trip to Japan, and I cried.
Yes, we're not going to
So-
Japan, unfortunately. We are going to Washington, D.C., though, which is nice.
We do know about that trip for the Cherry Blossom Festival, actually.
Yes.
So that's really pretty.
That's
There's a
beautiful.
butterfly and cherry blossoms.
Let's see here. Open it up. Wow, look at that. Beautiful.
Aww. it'll never die.
Now,
You can always keep it.
yeah, now, yeah, exactly. Now, here's the thing. Now, there's your little card there, and if you want, you can read it. It's up to you. But that little
Sure.
tree
As long
inside,
as it doesn't say the gender in it.
no, it doesn't.
That's good. Okay.
Okay.
Happy birthday, my sweet Steffi. Every day with you has seemed like a perfect cherry blossom. Beautiful, sweet, and fleeting. Time is going by so fast. Let's enjoy life together forever. Thank you for being a perfect wife and soon to be perfect mother. Austin. That's a really nice message. You're really good with your words.
Thank
You
you.
always are.
Terrible handwriting, but good at words. So the nice thing about this card, Steffi, with the little cherry blossom tree, is
Uh-huh.
that that's what you've got in your hand. That's the base. So that tree actually pops out.
There we
Yeah,
go.
there you go. Check it out. So you can actually
That's
you can
awesome.
keep that tree forever,
I can
and
keep it
that
wherever we want
yeah,
it to be.
and the card is the stand, so it can sit up,
Oh.
and then we can
Oh, and the card
yeah,
goes in
there
here.
you go.
It's
So
nifty.
nice little pop up cherry blossom card there for you.
Whoa.
Last longer than the cherry blossoms.
Yeah, I'm a fan of wooden flowers and
Hmm.
paper flowers. Ever since our wedding, all of our wedding bouquets were actually wooden.
Hmm.
So I got to keep my bouquet, all of my bridesmaids got to keep theirs. So I'm a fan. And if you ever give me live flowers, I will keep them
She
forever.
does keep them forever. She has a thing about that.
And
Glo
I will dry them out and put them in this bouquet that is like falling apart.
Glokas over in the chat had a funny story. He says someone in Concord, New Hampshire sued a doctor over a technician declaring their sex. So they weren't telling for a while. Here they are. So here we are looking at this wiener. And then
Uh-huh.
the technician is like, well, we got to wait for the doctor. And I'm like, that's a penis. And the technician is like, we got to wait for the doctor.
Oh, so they sued because the technician told them and not the doctor?
I guess. I'm not entirely sure. 1,400 people watching us live this morning. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Nice to see you.
Yeah, I mean the technician told us, and honestly, I didn't know the expertise of the technician going in.
Hmm.
I expected that our OBGYN would be telling us all of the medical results.
Hmm.
So yeah, it actually did shock me how much the technician revealed to us. And when we got to the OBGYN after, the OBGYN was like, "Oh, I haven't even seen the results."
Hmm.
So it's like she didn't even know anything about anything. So yeah, I guess the technician knows all.
So we've got about 10 minutes before we hit the 7:30 mark when we'll start playing games. The show's already flying by.
It is because there's just so much happening. I think that's what's making it go by
Yes. Happy
fast.
birthday, Stephanie,
Oh, thank
and I
you. This
love you
is
very
so
much.
sweet. I love you too.
Hers mommy just gave you a big birthday present, by the way.
What's what's the big birthday present?
She just gave you a $200 birthday
Oh,
card.
are you
So
kidding?
thank you, hers mommy. Yes. Yeah.
It's mommy. I mean, we need to meet you one day.
I know. I was telling her,
This spectacular woman.
yeah, I think we probably need to like dedicate like our first like feature film to her or something like that when we finally get to make the movie about Lysander
Yeah.
Spooner or Ludwig von Mises. I think hers mommy needs to get like a special credit in there for
Oh
it.
my
So
goodness.
thank you,
I mean, you were this like
Nancy.
mystery charitable person.
Yeah. Just so you know, we appreciate you very much, Nancy, and
Yes.
it is helping our business grow and our family grow. So thank you, Baby P. Thanks you.
Thank you so
We
much.
express our sincere gratitude. Thank you so very much. The Wake Up America show, of course, is live on Rumble with 1,500 people watching us. We'd love it if we could get up to 100 likes on the show. Do you think we can do it? Can we get 100 likes?
Does that usually happen?
We
100 likes?
usually we either get really close or we get just under 100 likes. But with that many people watching, I think we might be able to make it today. We'd love to have your support. And if you haven't followed the channel yet, please do so. Click that follow button. The Wake Up America show streams live. How often, Steffi?
Monday through Friday from 7 to 9 a.m. Central
That's
Time.
right. So if you'd like to have a good freedom show and a group of nice friends to join you in the morning, and it's typically very family friendly, although sometimes I do accidentally drop a bomb here or there. I
You don't
try.
just say hamburgers and hot dogs, you say other
I
things.
do, but when that happens, I try and warn people. So I let people know that there might be expletives beforehand so that you can be ready and turn the volume down because we try and make it as kid friendly as possible.
Yeah.
So Mighty Megatron also donated $10. Thank you, Megatron. on. We
gosh.
appreciate you, brother.
You all are so kind. Thank you so much.
Thank you all for your support to help our Freedom family grow. We can't wait to talk to Justin Petersen. He was crying yesterday when we told him the gender.
Yes,
He was
yes.
excited.
I didn't cry. You didn't cry.
There was like a moment when I was a little choked up. You know what was interesting
Huh.
was that as soon as the gender was revealed,
Uh-huh.
I felt a rush of emotion.
Mm.
I just was smiling from ear to ear. I was just so, I think it was also just like kind of a sense of relief because of all of the
I felt
anticipation.
a sense of relief myself.
Yes,
Yes, yes.
yes.
After that point, I just felt this calmness, and I was
Hmm.
like, okay,
Yep.
oh,
Yep. Same
no
thing.
more mystery. It's
Yep.
okay. And especially after finding out the baby's health status,
Hmm.
I was like, it's okay.
Healthy baby. Yeah, that was her main
Yes,
concern. Her main
yes.
concern. Well, let's talk about the news a little bit, Stephanie,
All
because
right.
it's an interesting topic. House Republicans ended members' ability to vote remotely when they took power last year. Now, a conservative GOP lawmaker who recently had a baby wants to bring back proxy voting in a limited fashion as a way to ease the burden on mothers who are balancing their responsibility to voters and to their family. Her name is Representative Anna Paulina Luna, and her first child was born in August. She's proposed legislation that would allow lawmakers who give birth to vote remotely for 6 weeks.
Hmm.
Now, it's that support, the support that she's getting from this as a conservative Republican is coming pretty much all from the other side of the aisle, the Democrats.
Which is so weird for
Well,
me.
Republicans are very skeptical about the proxy voting because of the possibility for corruption and for how do we know who is voting when it happens remotely? Honestly, I kind of sympathize with
Sure.
the Republican side on this one, although the number of women in Congress, and this is an interesting chart. Maybe I should pull this up for the audience to take a
Hmm.
look at. The number of women in Congress, I mean, has exploded compared to what it used to
Yeah,
be.
I'm
Let me
so
just
shocked that barely any women in government have given birth over the whole
Well,
course of time in government.
haven't always been a lot of women in Congress,
Right.
right? Here's Representative Anna Paulina Luna that we have pulled up on the screen. She's a lovely Latina. That's a nice red jacket there, and there's her
Yeah, she's
baby.
really pretty.
Yeah, she's very pretty. Now, here's the chart. As you can see on the screen, if you're watching us live, if you hear us later on the audio channel, we'll try and describe here for you. This is from 1917 to 2015, all the way up to today or to 2023. And you can see the number of women in Congress just goes in the 1980s to 1990s.
Hmm.
That's really when it exploded. The chart came up and showed a
Yeah,
lot
what
of
happened?
this is women's lib. I mean, really the 1980s and 90s is when like girl bossing really started. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
And people really started to accept the concept of voting for women and putting women in positions of power.
I think it would have started. What was that? The Schlafly lady. Was that in the
That was
60s?
the 1960s.
That's probably when I could see that rise starting to occur.
Mhm.
She was so involved in politics, and then there was that whole feminist burning bra type of movement.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah, look at this. Anna Paulina Luna, she's kinda like she makes news because she's kind of a smoke show. Check this out. This is a picture of her with
That's the surefire way to get attention.
if you're a hot Republican, I mean, if you're hot at all, it's gonna get you attention. But like Representative Paulina Luna, here she is in front of the American flag with a couple of AR-15s, looking like a boss. She just had a baby, so she's out there now trying to to change the voting rules so that more moms can vote just for a 6 week period. It's not like they're like trying to do it forever, but it's kind of an interesting quandary. I would love to hear what our listeners think. You can text the show at 573-319-1586. That's 573-319-1586. CJ824 says that Anna Luna is a great representative. So
Oh,
what
really?
are your thoughts, Steffi?
Well, honestly, I'm surprised that Republicans don't respect mothers more because
Because they're so all about families.
they're all about, oh, women should be at home. Maybe that's their push to keep women at home.
Hmm.
Be like, women, don't run for government.
Yes.
Don't become elected. Stay at home in the kitchen barefoot.
We're going to talk about that today too a little bit. Representative Greg Stube of Florida, he missed more than a month of votes last year because he had a punctured lung after he
Right.
fell off a ladder. He said he didn't ask for permission to vote remotely during his recovery, and he doesn't support Anna Luna's proposal. He says, "I think the Constitution is clear. It requires a presence of members in voting, and I
Mhm.
view that as a physical presence.
Okay.
So,
Because I was thinking about it for me. I've been telling all of my therapy clients I'm going to be taking off about a month from
mm,
live sessions,
mm,
from like webcam sessions. So I know once you have a baby, it's nearly impossible to truly be present, at least for probably a few weeks,
mhm,
I would assume, as you're recovering, especially if you have a C section. And so I was reading that federal employees do get a maternity leave.
mhm,
I think it's about 12 weeks. So that means okay, so they get paid leave, I'm assuming. So this lady, this Luna lady, she is getting paid to not be there, but I understand that her job is still going on. It's not like other employees, who work for a company where there's no votes going on that are truly impacting America. I mean, this is something, if there's a huge vote, how do you miss that?
yeah, look, it's
That's really
Liz.
ruining it for people.
Yeah, our friend Liz, she says that you should just get a babysitter. Pretty simple. Moms have done it for years. It's an interesting POV.
It's true, but especially for breastfeeding mothers, they really struggle to be away from the baby, especially if they haven't gotten the pumping down and all of that. And if they're traveling from their home state to DC to vote,
Mhm.
I mean, that's a lot of time away from baby. So I can understand in terms of the bonding with the baby that might pose some challenges, especially in the first few weeks.
Mhm, mhm.
No, I'll tell you all once I find out how that is.
Yeah, well, we're gonna find out. The Wake Up
Yeah.
America show now has 1,600 people watching live on
Thank
Rumble,
you. Thank you for being here.
and we also have 215 people watching us live over on X. Wow,
Wow.
that platform's coming up.
We have a lot of X fans.
We
You and
do,
I both. We do.
yeah,
That's where I have like the most followers of
on
all my
X.
social media.
Elon, yes, Elon's been good to
Oh, I
us.
thought you were going to say Elon's watching. I was like, oh my God.
Oh, I wish. That'd be cool, right? Wouldn't it be awesome? So anyways, the question of like the baby, I mean, like, what's wrong with just taking the baby into Congress and going showing up and voting? You know what I
Right. Are
mean?
you allowed to do that?
Yeah, I
Can you
think
bring
so.
a crying baby in? Or is,
I
is
don't
that
know.
seen as a nuisance and it's too much for the other people to deal with? It will
So
distract them.
so the big like a lot of the big societal changes that have been going on from the 80s until today has been the question of things like breastfeeding in public,
Hmm.
right? So it is legal to breastfeed in public.
Hmm.
Like some people though, they get upset about that, right? When they see like a
Yeah.
mother breastfeeding in public, you're making a face. What is that?
Was just wondering the legality of it. Does that mean you can have your boob out exposed,
I
your
think
skin?
so,
Or does
yeah.
that mean you have to have a shawl over you? Because I already have a few shawls for breastfeeding. So it looks like you're just wearing a dress, essentially. And then the
Mhm,
baby is tucked under there. So no one can see your parts. So I don't see how that's really anything bad. But
mhm,
yeah, if your boob is like exposed to the public, that's weird.
mhm,
It's like
mhm.
indecent exposure, in my
I don't
opinion.
know. I guess it just kind of depends on how you handle it for sure. But I mean, if a lady whipped her boob out and started feeding her baby in front of me, I would just, give her give her the courtesy of just not looking. But you know what?
Ugh,
There's always like, the
I
weirdos out there who enjoy looking at something like that.
was a social
Mhm,
worker at a hospital.
mhm.
There was a patient one time who was getting turned on by watching breastfeeding information videos on the hospital channel. Yeah, it's like people are weird.
Now, obviously, as a man who loves boobs, the process of watching you get bigger
Mhm.
has been for me very exciting. For you,
So, pro-
you definitely are right now. We are going to do a measuring of your belly later on,
yes.
but like later on when the show is off, then I want to measure the bust line because
Yes.
we're all definitely interested to see because like Steffi, you're like when we met, you were like very skinny and you
Mhm.
had boobs, but now they're like they're huge.
They're super heavy. Like, I seriously, I tell you, I need someone like holding them up at all times. It's uncomfortable when
Mhm.
they're not being held up.
Yeah, don't
Seriously.
worry, we got you, girl.
I feel so bad for any large chested
Oh
women.
man, if you're already big, a big girl, and then
Oh,
you get pregnant, and they get bigger.
oh.
Oh boy, it's gonna be rough.
See why people get reductions. I really can.
Yeah.
It's uncomfortable.
No, God! No, God, please,
Please no.
no! 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 No!
B Bear XO says my kid wouldn't take a bottle. Matter how long I left him, he refused a bottle. She says just cover up and let them have their milk. No reason to expose all you have. Interesting.
Right. It's like they sell the shawls everywhere. They're not expensive.
Yeah. Urs Mommy says AP, those boobies are for the baby.
How
No.
dare
Hey.
you? Yeah, I know how we've read in parenting books that the men get upset because
Yeah.
the woman really is like, "No, don't touch my boobs. That's for my baby."
Mighty Megatron calling me out for a me, myself, and Irene reference. Sir, it is not me, myself, and Irene. It is Liar, Liar, Jim Carrey movie. Oh, thank you very
What
much.
was the reference that you
So
made?
yeah, so it's I think it's from the bloopers reel maybe, or it could be from the film. So Jim Carrey in have you seen Liar Liar where he's like a
Oh, yeah,
lawyer
I
and then he
did. Yeah,
he can't tell a
yeah.
lie so he gets in
Mhm.
trouble.
Yeah.
So he gets in the elevator with this chick who's got like big knockers
Uh-huh.
and he can't like obviously he has to like talk about him because he has to say everything that's on his mind. So at one point he's like, I mean, I want to bounce those things like Sugar Ray Leonard. Then he goes and she's like, what are you trying to say? And he's like, I mean, mama.
I remember that.
Yes.
Mm. So you have 2 boobs, right?
Exactly.
So
Well,
baby can have one,
so the
man can have the other?
so the book that Quest sent us, Be Prepared for like new
Mhm.
dads, like your guide for new dads, is it talks about having to like give up the boob for a month, right? Like
Mhm.
because the baby's gonna just be all over them things for quite a while. But then eventually, like, you have to like kind of reclaim your time. I reclaim my time
Yeah.
with the boobs. So
It's hard to imagine that'll be a problem for us.
Urs mommy says
I'm
my
very aware.
listen to this. Urs mommy says my youngest was cut off a week before 1 year because he started to bite me and laugh.
Mm. Kids grow their teeth, I
Oh my
can
god!
imagine.
And they're like, yeah.
Being on breastfeeding for, like, the minimum amount of time to get those nutrition benefits for the baby, so as soon as they start eating their food and all that,
Hmm.
I don't really care about breastfeeding
Yeah,
so
I
much.
guess the audience likes this because 1,700 people watching us live.
It's rising.
Something's rising.
Oh,
The sun, because it's the
oh.
Wake Up America show. Welcome to the show. I'm Austin Petersen. This is my smoking hot redheaded libertarian wife Stephanie, and we're full of innuendo today. It's her
Yeah,
birthday.
it's definitely not hot flashes I'm feeling.
Yeah. Stephanie, my lovely wife, is joining us today. We're having a birthday party for her. Today is her birthday, March 15th. Congratulations, Stephanie.
Thank you.
Yay.
So I was actually telling my sister the other day because it was her birthday too. She's 39, and I was saying, I used to think about my age and be kind of sad about getting older, but once your life is aligning and you've done all the things that you want to do, because I got a little nervous around my 30s when I wasn't married yet. I didn't have kids yet. Of course, that biological clock, right? It's always there. And so once I got married, and now that we're expecting a child, I'm like, I'm where I need to be.
You know,
Why do I need to be any younger or older? This is right.
the other day, some guy, some hater of ours was posting to my buddy John Dennis out in San Francisco. Yeah, he was saying that like I got a feeling about this Austin and Steffi that they're going to be exposed
What?
that they're discuss like
Where did this person say this?
okay, so this is on Twitter or X. So
They
get
wrote about this in a post?
yeah, well, on in
Oh.
a tweet or a post or
Oh,
whatever. Yeah.
okay.
So what it was like John and I were having a conversation. Oh, they assumed that I was lying about meeting John Dennis for the first time because I posted a picture of us when we were in San Francisco recently.
Yeah, you didn't lie. I mean, you literally, my mom and I were at the hotel hearing what we thought were gunshots, but it was really fireworks from the football game. And you really went to this country club
Well, here's the
to go
thing
meet him.
well, here's the thing, I've known him for years.
Yeah.
I booked him on Fox, like,
Mhm.
over 10 years ago when I was a producer there, and it gave him a huge kickstart for his campaign because he ran against Nancy Pelosi out there. He was the Republican
Mm.
who ran against Nancy Pelosi in
Yeah.
San Francisco. And so I had never met him in person, so when I posted on X that I was like, "It was great to meet John Dennis," that was the first time we'd ever physically met.
Yeah.
So this person
Yeah.
was saying, "Oh, you say you knew him for years, but then he says that this is the first time you've met. Like why is Austin lying?" And then he like goes into this rant about how he's like, "I just feel like Austin and Stephanie are just going to be exposed one day, like Moms for Liberty was." So
Oh, wow.
real quick, Moms for Liberty is this like, conservative like
I've heard of
mom
them.
group, but like
Yeah.
one of the co-founders of it got busted for having a threesome with her husband. She's like this uber Christian lady and she was having a threesome.
Oh,
And
okay.
and
She's
then
a good wife.
well, that's very sweet of her.
Seriously?
But there were allegations by the women that they were sleeping with that the husband or the man was abusive or whatever.
Oh, so
And
he's not a good husband.
well, and they're Christians, so I mean, like,
Right.
I don't know that I don't threesomes are in the Bible for the polygamous husbands, I guess, but I mean,
Yeah.
but polygamy was a thing back in the day. But
Yeah, I can see where it's very
nowadays,
taboo.
nowadays Christians tend to look down on polygamy.
Right, right.
But anyways, so the whole point was that he was saying that you and I were going to be exposed one day, that they're going to find out all the shady things that go on, and it's like, if
Mm.
people saw what our life was like outside of it, they'd be like, it really is like a little fairy tale, like we have 5.5
It is.
acres, and we get home. I get home from work. I take the dogs out for a little walk in the field in the morning. Sometimes you get to join me,
Well,
sometimes not.
first I meet you at the door when you
You
pull in.
you meet me at the
And I
door.
check, I keep opening the door little by little to see if you've pulled in.
And the dogs are scratching at the door to come and see daddy. And then they run out to meet me and they're so excited. There's my beautiful barefoot pregnant wife,
Uh-huh.
with her long, luscious red hair staring at me with her giant boobs. And I'm just so happy.
Mhm.
And then, maybe you make me a little breakfast. These days I'm eating a lot lighter, so I'm not
A
having as much food.
snack. I
Right.
give you a
But then like,
snack and some water, ice water.
and then we work all
Yeah.
day, right?
Mhm.
We're busting our hump, getting ready for the next day's show. But then in the evening, we typically go for a walk, like right around sunset,
Mhm.
right? We take the dogs out in the field and like these rolling green, just slight rolling hills, very gentle rolling hills of green grass with the sunset and the clouds in the background. We're holding hands and we're just like, soon we'll have a little baby walking there with us and stuff. And it's just,
Really picture our life
yeah,
together.
but we built this life, right?
Uh-huh.
Like we built this love and this marriage and this upcoming child and this,
Yeah.
it's funny because we don't consider ourselves to be conservatives in a sense, right? Like
No.
our social views are very
More liberal.
in a sense, right?
Mhm.
Not in the liberal like we want to force it down your throat and trans the kid way, but just in a very like I guess you might call it tolerant way,
Yeah,
right?
we're
More
more
accepting,
accepting of
right?
differences.
Right. We have open-minded, you might
Right,
consider
each
like
to his own, I
right,
say.
right. I'm a Republican and
Mhm.
I'm voting for Donald Trump and I consider myself to be right wing, but my social views are live and let live. And that's not really a traditional conservative, at least in the modern sense, view of things.
Right.
But we live like trad cons tell people to live to a large extent, right?
Oh, yeah.
We're married, we're monogamous, we're building a family, we love one another, we treat each other, as we want to be treated. We're respectful. We have we have essentially filled the gender roles to an extent of what is the traditional male female gender
Absolutely.
roles.
Yeah, I try to extend my roles just a little bit because
Mhm,
I basically I work part-time as a
mhm,
social worker, but then I'm also probably a full-time housewife, but I'm able to balance the part-time working for now, but I'm
mhm,
sure once the baby comes, I'll have to push back my hours a little bit for working.
mhm,
But yeah, so I try to do both. So I guess that makes me a little more of a liberal housewife
mhm.
because I still like to make my own income as well.
Well, she doesn't. Here's the thing. Nowadays, women can work and make money, and since you can do it from home, it's not bad to have the
Mhm.
extra income. And here's the thing: if something were to happen to me, if I were to have a heart attack or get in a car accident or something like that, you would be able to take care of baby. You
Mhm.
would be able to take care of yourself and the child. You wouldn't be in a situation where you were totally helpless if I were to
Right.
die or something, something happened to me.
That's the scary part of being a complete housewife is a lot of times you become dependent
Hmm. And
intentionally. I mean, just because you love what you're doing, you love serving your family and your household, but in the end, things do happen. So you got to prepare for plan B sometimes.
Yep. Quest Fanning donated $5. Thank you, Quest. He said, Petersen haters, question mark? How?
Oh,
Well,
we
there's plenty of
don't
them. Trust me. He said, you're the best. Love for the Franny, Kate, and Fanny. Thank you very much, guys.
We can't wait to get your gifts, Quest. They're coming in the mail.
Thank you,
today
Quest.
and tomorrow.
We're
Yep.
very excited. 7:42. So in just a few minutes, we're gonna start to get ready to start the baby shower portion of the Wake Up America show, and the baby shower portion will end with the gender reveal at the very end. Are you guys excited? Baby P for Liberty.
I wonder how they'll react. If they'll be let down. I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, I didn't feel yesterday when I found out, it was kind of like this emotional moment. I knew I was going to be happy, and I was, right? It was so exciting to hear the gender. And what we didn't do, though, you and I didn't do, at least I know I didn't, maybe you did, but I did not anticipate one or the other. I just always was like, it could be a boy, it could be a girl. Either way, I'm going to be happy. And I wasn't like,
yeah, because I feel like to a kid, I mean, that would make them feel bad if you're like, oh, I wanted you to be this. And then they turned out to be something else. I mean, I don't want to put that bad juju out into the world. I
exactly.
just want my kid to feel loved and accepted no matter who they are.
Yeah, I didn't expect one, because what I was afraid would happen is that I would have these fantasies in my head of, oh, my daughter, she's going to prom for the first time or whatever. I'm teaching her to drive, or my son, I'm taking him fishing. And then I would start to like fantasize and have these fantasies and all these dreams in my head. And then when I found out the gender, it would just be like, poof, they're all gone. And I didn't want to feel a sense of disappointment.
Right.
So I didn't.
Yeah, that's not fair to
I
you
think
or
that
the
was
child.
psychologically, I think that was the right way to move. But
yes, because it really is 50-50. I mean, old wives' tales, I don't know how true they really are.
Yeah, everybody has one too about if it's this, it's that. If it's that, it's this, right? Anyway, so now it is 7:45, which means we're going to prepare for the baby shower portion of the show. Good morning. Before we do, real quick, just want to say hey and thank you to rumble.com, especially for featuring us on the front page, with 1,700 people watching us live right now. Yeah, they're hanging out. I guess they like the.
I figured when they came here, they'd be like, "You're not talking about transgender people," and then they'd leave.
Yeah, I figured that people would we probably would have a small show today because of the topic, that people wouldn't be that interested. But I guess you are. Thank you. Would you do us a small favor and click like on the stream and follow the channel? Every Monday through Friday, this show streams live, and typically it's a news, talk, and politics show where I do interviews with guests. We talk about economics, and we talk about world events, and we talk about economic freedom and liberty and civil liberties and TikTok bans and war in the Middle East and all that stuff. But on Fridays, we like to lighten it up, and I bring my family on. My lovely wife Stephanie and Justin Petersen will be joining us in about 15 minutes, and we talk about more social issues and things like that. So if you're enjoying this content and you want to come back and join us on Monday, then make sure you click that follow button so you can find the channel on Monday and come back and make friends. We'd like to have you hang out and be a regular guest, and just chit chat and just be nice. That's kind of how we roll, dudes. So thank you very much to everybody who's joining us here, as well as all the friends that I guess we shouldn't neglect them, since there's almost 300 people watching us live on X.com as well. Good morning.
Hello, everybody on X.
Yeah, so with 1,600 over on Rumble and with 271 or so on X, that's 6, 7, 8, so almost 2,000 people watching us live this morning.
With Facebook and YouTube, there's probably people on there too.
Might be, yeah. So thank you very much for everybody who's joining us live right now. If you're ready for some fun and games, it's time for us to explain the rules.
Should I pop registry stuff?
Yeah, if you'd like, you can drop the registry link in the chat. I'll also put it in the
baby registry. And we also have a Pampers diaper stash, which is where you can donate money. And basically this website lets Austin and I buy diapers directly from like Target and Walmart.
It's just a diaper fund essentially. So we have that. If you
let me get those links.
You've got those links, and you can drop them in the chat. And we're going to play some games here in about 15 minutes. But what we got to do is we've got to get a list of everybody who wants to play. So how we're going to do that is Stephanie's got a little note.
I got to write it down.
Yeah, that's okay. We got time.
Okay.
Justin is going to be the one who does the trivia. If
You
you
can't. Oh, I was like, you can't paste things into a Rumble. Yes, you
Yeah, you
can.
can. Yeah, for sure. And I also just dropped the links are also in the show notes. So if you go down to the notes on the show, you'll be able to see the you'll be able
Oh,
to
you
see
have
the
the links there already.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah. So
okay.
in the show notes, if you go down, it'll say Amazon registry and the Pampers diaper stash donation. So if you guys want to contribute to that, we would be very grateful. We are going to play some games though and some prizes, and we're going to give some stuff away to you. What do you guys say? You ready to play?
Okay, the links have been dropped. I put them in there.
There we go.
Great.
Great.
Oh, I got to
Okay.
get my notepad
So
because I have to write down who's participating.
Yes. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to get a list of everybody who wants to play the trivia game, and the winner of the trivia game is going to get a prize. So if you want to play the trivia game, here's what you have to do, and please bear with us because it might be a little messy as we
We've
sort
never
of
done
like
a
do this.
game show
We've
before.
never done a game show before, so this might be a little bit messy. But anybody who wants to play and for a chance to win a prize and answer the trivia questions is got to give us write the code word in the chat. We will write down your name on the paper, and then we will tally up the people who answer the question correctly first get a point.
Mm-hmm.
So there could be two people who'll answer the question almost at the same time, but the first person who pops up in the Rumble chat with the
First.
correct answer gets the point. Now,
Mhm.
we're not promising we're going to be perfect and that we're going to get this exactly right the best we can. But so please bear with us. We're going to do our best. It's our first time doing something like this, so that
Oh, actually, Quest
we might
reminded
make
us.
errors.
Quest said, "I already won a Petersen trivia game." Yes, you did
Yes,
at
you
our
did.
float trip.
That's right. Well, you
Yeah,
got a
that
chance.
was the very first time we did one of these.
Well, you've got a chance to win again, Quest, because my brother Justin's going to join us in 10 minutes and he is going to administer the questions. And then we are going to keep track of the people who get it right. So
Mhm.
if you want to play the game, then you need to type in the Rumble live chat
Oh, is this
now.
only on Rumble or also on X? All those
Well,
people.
they're not commenting over on X. So because
Okay, yeah, the X people, we can't focus on more than one
yeah,
thing.
unfortunately, because here's the problem with the X people, even though there's 289 people there, nice to see you, is that I think they don't know how to chat yet. It's new.
Yeah,
There
the
is a
chats aren't as stimulating over there.
well, there's nobody there. So there's 280 people watching, and there is a chat screen,
Yeah.
but most people don't know that on X. It's a new feature.
Mm.
So if you're on X and you want to chat, you should join us over at rumble.com/AP4Liberty,
Mhm.
and we'll grow that audience over there as well. And we'll start people will start learning how to chat on X soon. So
Mhm.
that community will grow as well. But if you'd like to play the game this morning, then here's what you have to do. You have to type in the chat right now.
Oh, Guokos actually gave a good point.
What?
He says his feed is 30 seconds behind, so that's going to make it hard for him to play.
I can't help that. We can't help that.
I see,
Sorry,
I see.
Glokas. Sorry. We do the best we can here this morning. So, although I did turn off like that function that makes it so that you can't like fast forward and rewind.
Okay.
So maybe if you're 30 seconds behind, you might need to scoot grab the what's it called? The timeline.
Mhm.
Grab the little button on the timeline and scoot it forward. You might be behind
Yep.
30 seconds and you can scoot your timeline forward. So try that.
Okay.
So you'll be up to date. So we'll do our best. All right. So we are going to play the game. In order to become a contestant in today's game show, you have to type in the chat right now, "Let's play." Type "Let's play" in the chat, and we're gonna for about 8 or 9 minutes here, we're going to start collecting your usernames. And if you type "Let's play" in the chat, then we're going to write down your username. And when my brother Justin comes on here in a little less than 10 minutes, you will be able to start answering questions from the trivia. And if you have typed "Let's play" in the next 10 minutes, you will be entered in to win the prizes. So go ahead, and if you want to play the game, type "Let's play."
Oh, Quest Fanning.
Yep, T-Mill22.
Quest Fanning.
Yeah, just write Quest.
T-Mill.
Lou Grubb says you can also click live on the screen.
Mighty Megatron.
Buddy Megatron, Matt Unruh.
Matt. Oh, Matt, you got a baby coming in like
a
a few
day,
weeks.
like
Jeez.
tomorrow.
Oh my God, everybody wants to play.
Yeah, that's
If you didn't,
right.
how many people
David
would
Lee.
be doing this?
David Lee. That's okay. That's why I
David
gave us some
Lee.
time.
Okay.
Mhm.
Oh, Liberty Shindig.
Liberty Shindig.
Mighty
Alan,
Megatron says "Let's afuera." Okay,
yeah,
that's included here in the
let's
Let's Play.
play. Yes,
Oh, Alan
Alan
Bones,
Bohm.
that's
He's
someone
new.
new.
Welcome, Alan.
Hi, thanks for playing.
C Jade.
You guys get prizes if you play. So.
Yeah, we're gonna give away prizes.
Okay. No, you didn't miss the reveal, Tolly. It's at the end. But if you want to play the trivia,
Sarah
type
for
in the
Liberty.
chat. Let's play.
Sarah for Liberty. She wants to play.
Sarah for Liberty.
So we've got about 8 minutes until my brother comes up on the show and does the trivia,
Okay.
or about six or seven.
So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 9 people playing. Does anyone else want to play? Put "Let's Play" in the chat if you want to play.
If you want to play the game, on rumble.com/AP for Liberty, type in "Let's Play" and you will be entered in to win.
Oh.
John in KC says, AP and Steffi, I've been away from the streams for a while, but I'm back. Very happy for you, contributing for the baby. So happy for you both. Thank you, brother. We appreciate that.
Thank you, John. That's John Rail, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice to see you again, John.
It's so nice to have you back. I
Yeah.
I really appreciate you being here.
Yes, that's awesome. Thank you very much. We appreciate you, John. Nice to see you again. If you want to play chat, if you want to play in the chat, you have to type "Let's Play." Floby Tenderson's here. He says he can't stay in the chat to play, but he's listening. Happy for us both. Hey, Floby. Nice to see you.
And Barney Styles is driving.
Glad to have you.
Yeah, I used to listen to you before we were even friends or anything. I used to listen to you while I was driving, and I used to type while I was driving. And I remember one time it was like a snowstorm, and I was typing in the chat, and you were like calling me out on the podcast. You were like, "Steffi, stop typing," and then I stopped typing.
Yeah, Tolly, we're going to be doing the gender reveal about 30, 45 minutes from now. So keep an eye on the chat if you can. She can only be here for a few minutes. Blue Trike wants to play. Make sure we get Blue Trike. He's here. Barney Styles is driving. Unfortunately, he can't play. What's up, Alan Bohms? He says he's not nice to be here. Well, we're glad to have you here, brother. You're welcome to join us anytime. We hope you'll come back and join us again on the show real soon, too. Let's see. Congratulations on the baby, he says. Well, thank you, son.
Alan's cool. I like Alan.
New friend.
Yeah.
Nice to have you here. Alrighty, so if anybody else wants to play, let us know, or forever hold your peace. You can just type "Let's Play" over on the chat in Rumble. If you type "Let's Play" on the chat, then you will be entered into the prize drawings for the trivia game. And when my brother Justin comes and joins us here in almost 5 minutes, then you will be entered to win, and you can play the trivia quiz game, and we'll give a point for the first person who answers each question correctly. Person with the most points at the end wins the game and wins the prize. So we'll announce that at the end of the trivia game. But Quest Fanning says, for the judges' money. He's donating $1 for the judges' money. Thank you, brother. All righty. That's a nice little bribe there. It might just work, Quest. No, we'll see. All right. Well, we've got to run because we got to go get Justin. Don't leave. Trivia is coming up next. The gender reveal is coming up after that. We've got more games. We got prizes to give away. Don't go away. We'll be right back with my brother, Justin Petersen, on the Wake Up America show at wakeupAmericaShow.com.
Expanse of time, a year might seem like a mere moment, but oh, what a year it's been. In September 2022, Austin and Stephanie Petersen embarked on a journey to wake up America. They began humbly, with just 20 souls tuning in, learning, listening, and though challenges arose, like the looming shadow of YouTube demonetization, their spirit never waned. And now, thanks to you, thousands rise with the sun to join them, to listen, to engage, to be a part of a community. So here's to you, and to Wake Up America, for memories shared, for friends made, for the journey ahead, and for never, ever forgetting to rise and freedom. Happy anniversary.
I'm Donald Trump, and I approve this message. Believe me, Austin Petersen is the best. He's got the greatest Wake Up America show I've ever seen. Whenever I tune in the mornings and watch the live stream, let me tell you, he has got the absolute best content. I love his guests. It's just a total blast to watch, and I highly endorse and recommend the Wake Up America show. It's terrific, believe me.
Is the outdoor of your home about as exciting as a library? Then spice it up and unbore your space with our custom metal signs. Crafted with love and a bit of libertarian magic, you can customize your own metal sign at ap4libertyshop.com. So head to ap4libertyshop.com, customize your own metal sign today.
Welcome to a world of vocal discovery at Petersen Voice Studio. I'm Justin Petersen, here to guide your musical journey. Envision a place where your voice reaches new heights, where every note tells a story. We embrace all singers, from the enthusiastic shower vocalists to aspiring stars, ensuring each voice finds its unique rhythm and tone. Are you ready to elevate your voice? Visit petersenvoicestudio.com and sign up for remote lessons tailored just for you. Let's begin this melodious journey together.
Tired of spending your hard-earned money on woke corporations that don't share your pro-freedom values? Fed up with sipping liberal lattes and progressive cappuccinos? Introducing Founding Flavors from AP for Liberty Shop. Get your day started with Washington's Revolutionary Roast. As robust and principled as the man himself, this blend is the shot of energy heard round the world. Or maybe you want to taste the fervor of freedom with Adams's Patriotic Perk. It's as dynamic and balanced as the U.S. Constitution, sure to awaken your spirit of liberty. For the aficionados, we've got the Jeffersonian Java, a complex mix of flavors that speaks volumes about your refined tastes. And don't forget Betsy's Liberty Lullaby, our decaf option, crafted with the same care and dedication Betsy Ross put into our Star-Spangled Banner. This blend lets you enjoy the taste of freedom anytime without losing sleep. No woke beans here, folks. Just pure, patriotic, pro-freedom flavors brewed with love for liberty. So why compromise your principles for a cup of coffee? Stand up for your values, perk up your patriotism, and start your day the American way. Get your founding flavors at ap4libertyshop.com. Good morning, Rise and Freedom. I'm Austin Petersen. You're watching and listening to the Wake Up America show at wakeupAmericaShow.com. Today is Freedom Family Friday, and it's a very special day. Not only is my family joining me here on the set, I'll introduce you in just a moment, but it's also the gender reveal party for my upcoming baby. What will it be? Baby P for Liberty. Will it be a boy or will it be a girl? You'll find out soon enough. We weren't waiting for the kindergarten teacher to decide the gender. Hell no. We look at things a little bit more traditionally. Gender is a binary after all. Yes, we'll discuss that maybe with my next guest. He'll be joining us in just a moment. But today is also a very special day, not just because it's a gender reveal, not just because we're going to have a little baby shower, but because it's my lovely, smoking hot, redheaded, libertarian, big boobied wife, Stephanie P. for Liberty's birthday. Hey, Steffi.
It's a very special day today for a lot of reasons.
And the man who's already shaking his head back and forth with disappointment.
Why? Why is he disappointed?
My brother, Justin Petersen, joining us live right now from Boston. Hey, JP.
I can't deal with all this objectification of your wife. It's driving me nuts.
Justin, are you a boob man or a butt man?
I am. That's a good question, actually. I am definitely a butt man.
Yeah. Listen, I told Austin our kid is going to have a great ass.
Great
hey.
ass.
Exactly.
Yes.
You know, that's really the Magnus booty, we have to say, because Petersons on our dad's sides, they kind of got the pancakes going on. It's
Yeah.
really that Magnus booty.
Yeah, our dad doesn't have a butt,
Oh,
but
goodness.
No.
mom had a booty. Mom,
Oh
Right.
yeah,
and
the Magnus
legs
booty.
and
Yeah, I like
legs.
that.
Mom had
Yeah.
like just legs. She had
Yeah,
good
yeah,
legs.
for
Yeah.
sure. And so I was gifted with a beautiful giant porcelain ass. So,
A badonkadonk, if you will.
welcome to the Wake Up America show, Justin. We're glad to have you here, and we've had to be so careful that we didn't accidentally let the gender reveal slip. So honestly, I'm going to feel just a giant sense of relief once we actually reveal the gender.
Yeah.
But that is going to happen after the trivia game, which we have set up, and you will be conducting. Are you ready, mon frere?
I am ready, and I'm the same as you. I've like woke up this morning just telling myself over and over again, don't say it, don't say it, don't say it.
I know.
We had to do the same thing to psych ourselves up. Don't make the mistake.
Don't do
Yeah,
it.
show
Shut
ones
your fuck up.
that
Yeah.
keeping and telling secrets is actually really healthy for us because it like releases these endorphins.
Because we're all excited because we have a secret.
It's a really good thing
Yeah.
to
Yes.
be
I
able
can
to
see
share
that.
a
I can see that.
secret.
Well,
Especially a good, happy secret.
Well, we've been calling it Baby P for Liberty for so long that it's just going to kind of be a relief to say either blank or blank for the the name,
Right.
which is actually one of the trivia questions. Justin, would you like to
Yes.
start the trivia game?
Is it
Everybody who's
my
ready
time?
it is your time. We're ready to play.
For those
Right.
of you who signed up,
Yes, if you
oh,
have
Camellia just joined.
Yeah.
Camellia, do you want to play?
Ye-
Say let's play if you want to.
Yeah, so real quick, we'll give you one more chance to sign up if you haven't already. We've got the list. Like, read the list of names, Steffi, of people
Okay.
who sign. If you want to play, type "Let's Play" in the chat right now. We'll put you down.
Okay, so we have Quest Fanning, T-Mill 22, Mighty Megatron, Matt, Unruh, I believe, David Lee, Liberty Shindig, Alan Bohms, CJ824, Sarah for Liberty, and Blue Drake. So if anybody else wants to play, type "Let's Play" in the chat and I'll add you to this list because if you're not on the list, we're not going to include you in the prize giveaways.
Right. Okay. So we will be giving away a prize at the end of the trivia game. Justin, my brother, is going to conduct the trivia game.
Andy Opperman
Andy
is here.
Opperman just opted into the game, so we've got him on the list. If you want to play the trivia game, just so you know, it is like kind of family-related trivia, which means that if it's your first time here, it might be harder for you. We get it. That's okay. It gives you a chance to get to know a little bit about us anyway. So feel free to. I'll give you another 1 minute here to type "Let's Play" in the Rumble chat. And then, Tolly's in. Yeah, she has 15 minutes.
Question, so it shouldn't take that long.
Okay. All righty, Justin. We're gonna say it is now 8:05, and the entries are now closed. Okay, so everybody who is in is in. Justin, let's go ahead and start the trivia and let's play. Go ahead.
All right. Here is our first question. Number 1. What is our baby apparel line called at the AP for Liberty shop?
So anyone on that list, answer the question, and if you're first, I'm gonna put a tally next to your name.
Okay, Justin, repeat the question for us again one more time.
Yes. What is our baby apparel line called at the AP for Liberty shop?
Interesting. What is it called?
I know there's probably a little delay between when we say it and when they hear it.
Maybe. Let's see. What is it called? What is the apparel line over at AP for Liberty shop?
It's a good time to go shopping at APforLibertyShop.com.
Yes, it might be a good time. We're gonna watch. There's gonna be a bunch of people suddenly go to the site.
Blue Trike guessed Young Patriots. Oh, David Lee guessed Patriots.
David Lee gets the point.
David Lee, he's the winner of that one.
Good job, David Lee. You are the winner.
Liberty Shindig did get it correct, but guessed it after.
Yes.
After David Lee. So good job, Liberty. You get the being correct.
Yeah, that was. Okay, so Justin, we have CJ. She was correct as well, but we do have a winner for that one. Who was it? Who got the point, Stephanie?
David Lee. So it is called Tiny Patriots. So that is our our infant and toddler line of clothing.
Okay, cool. We got it. So, Justin, we are ready now for the next question. Go ahead.
What is the baby name we have picked out for a girl, first and middle?
Oh, so this is challenging. I know you and I talked about if they should guess the first and middle because that might be too hard. So I guess if nobody knows the middle, they can just say the first, maybe. Oh, I like this Jeopardy music here.
We're all winners in this game.
Oh, so Guokas Tiny Patriots is our baby clothing line.
Matt
Matt
Unruh.
guessed Hazel. That is correct, Matt. It's okay. It's okay. The middle name is hard to remember.
Yes.
Well, okay, wait a second. Quest Fanning does know the first and middle. So should I give it to him or Matt? Because they did say first name's fine. So I'll give it to Matt.
Okay, we got to give it to
Okay,
Matt.
I'll give it to Matt.
Yeah, I think Matt got
Yep.
it first.
Yep.
So we'll give that point to Matt.
Okay,
Don't
Matt,
worry.
you get it.
There's plenty of time to catch up. So, all right, we've got the next question ready now. Justin, go ahead and ask the next question.
Number 3, what is the baby name we have picked out for a boy?
Oh, so yep, just first name. I'm sorry, Guokas, that it's delayed for you. I know it's hard with things being online. Oh, Quest Fanning guessed Wade. Yep, you're right, Quest.
Way to go, Quest.
Gets a point. Somebody, Mighty Megatron guessed Malay.
Malay.
Yeah, I was definitely tossing around Javier in my head. That's for sure. Thank you, Tali. She loves Hazel Rose.
Yes.
Thank you.
Hazel Rose for a girl.
Yep.
Okay, so
All right, we got that one.
we got that one. All right, what is the next one?
Number 4, what is the name of Austin and Stephanie's children's book that they wrote in 2023?
Oh. That's also at apforlibertyshop.com.
Mm-hmm.
You can kind of cheat. You can find the answers there. Thank you, Clementine. And no, you did not miss it. We have yet to announce. We're keeping everyone in suspense. It's making it painful for everybody. Quest Fanning got
Quest
Kelvin,
got
the
it.
class president. Oh, and Matt Unruh was
Just a second behind.
Gosh, Matt, you almost deserve that one too.
Yeah, that was close. That was close. All right. Guokas has a good question, and I think Justin can actually answer this question better than I can.
Yeah.
Guokas was asking why Wade? Why the name Wade?
Oh, because we have a family name on our maternal grandmother's side. Wade was Halford Wade was grandma's brother, I believe, that died in infancy, but there was also another Wade that he was named after. And I think that Wade might have been in the Civil War. So I think he had a leg injury.
Yes.
So,
and not only it was actually his wife's name. Nance Davis was our great grandfather who fought for the Confederacy in the Civil War. And he was injured in a battle in Mississippi, made it back to Missouri, raised a family, and then that was our matrilineal line.
And I can still remember our grandma Hazel saying that she could remember as a little girl, very little girl, about him talking about the Civil War. And this was in the 20s. So this was in the 1920s.
Crazy.
Yeah, and she couldn't sit on his lap. She couldn't be bounced on his lap because he had the leg injury from a battle in Mississippi that he fought in. Now, but Justin, it goes back even further than that, because what you had revealed was that our name Wade goes all the way back to like basically pre-Revolutionary War. From one of our ancestors' graves whose name was Wade. And it was a French name, and we believe it's possible they may have came with the French who came during the Revolution at that time.
Yeah, the French that came over, I believe, came over with Grandma Rose's family, with the Finfrocks. Because she was from Alsace-Lorraine. The
Mhm.
family line goes back there to Alsace-Lorraine, which is, funnily enough, that's the biggest part of my DNA. So it's probably the biggest part of your DNA, is
Mhm.
German French DNA. Grandma Rose always said that her ancestors came over with Lafayette. So when Lafayette brought Frenchmen over to fight the American Revolution, uh, our family was basically with
So
Lafayette.
we come not only from a long line of patriots, but rebels as well. So
Oh yeah.
It is Austin's middle name. Some people are asking.
Mhm.
Yeah, Wade is Austin's middle
Yep.
name, and then for the middle name of a baby boy, it's Joseph because
Mhm.
Austin's mom's middle name was Joe, and then my grandfather's name was Joseph, and then there's other. I remind me of. I don't know if you know, you guys, which other family members on your side are named Joseph.
we have a
Yeah.
cousin named Joe.
Yeah, we have a cousin named Joey, but also our great grandfather's name was Joseph Babylon, and his wife was Josephine Babylon. So,
Oh,
our mother's name was Donna Joe, and she was named after, I think, her grandmother, Donna Josephine.
Mhm.
Uh, and our sister's name is Jody, and mom named our sister Jody because her grandfather Joseph, his sort of nickname in Harrisonville, Missouri, was Jody. That was his. That was sort of
oh,
his familiar nickname was
it's
Jody.
so interesting. I didn't know that.
Hers mommy had asked if we had done our ancestry, and the answer is yes, we have. Justin, you actually
Yep.
did
Hmm.
the 23andMe or whatever it is, and you had
Yep.
found our relatives. We found their names that had come from Copenhagen, or they had sailed from Copenhagen to New
Right.
York City to Ellis Island
Yep. Yep.
on the Heilig Olav.
Oh yeah, so the SS Helig Olav, which was a ship that ran from Copenhagen to New York. It ran a lot of immigrants. Our grandfather came over in May of 1906, so he landed on Ellis Island in 1906, and he was 22 years old, 23 years
Hmm.
old. Uh, and his brother, I believe, lived in Ohio because it's on the registry when they come into Ellis Island. You have to sign in where you're going. So he said that he was going to go to Cincinnati, Ohio. So his brother, I think his brother's name was, believe it or not, Pater. So his name was Pater Petersen.
Oh, God.
They got really creative. But we were
Wow.
D's.
Peter
We were D's. Like we were not Peter, we were Pater, Pedersen. Our name was
Peterson.
not Peterson. It was changed at Ellis Island. Or our great grandfather Peterson, changed it when he came to the United States because he thought it would have just made him assimilate a little bit faster, to
Yeah,
be called Peterson.
The Petersons were all about assimilating. Like I remember Dad talking about him, hearing his grandfather, and they always kind of laughed at him because he had that Danish accent.
Right.
That kind of it's almost like the Swedish chef, kind of a Herderford a little bit,
Yep. Yep.
And
Yep.
so he said that he felt terrible about that when he got older, that they kind of made fun of their
Yeah.
grandpa's accent. But now now he loves and misses his grandfather. But
Of course.
Danish culture, that was something that we did talk about as children, but assimilating and becoming American was an important part of the Peterson family experience, being proud to be an American.
Well, it's very Danish, actually. I did some research on this, and it turns out that Danish immigrants, by and large, of all the ethnocentric groups that came to the United States, the Danes were the first groups to basically say, we're throwing off the old world. We don't want anything to do with Denmark. We're now an American, which is very in contrast to, let's say, the Italians or maybe some of the Asians or the Germans who sort of clung to their old world sort of ways. The Danes, in terms of assimilation, were like, no, we want to assimilate into this new culture. We're willing to throw off the old world and embrace the new.
Can you
Yeah.
imagine the brilliance of those immigrants that came over in the height of that progressive era, when in the early 1900s there was that massive wave of immigration from Europe into the United States? How brilliant a move that was, because to come to the United States before World War One and World War II broke out, if you were Danish and you moved to the United States in 1906, you had good foresight, because
Or
imagine.
if you were Jewish and came over.
Yes,
Mhm.
if
Yes.
you were Jewish and you had fled, that
Mhm.
you knew that Europe was not a place that would provide a healthy lifestyle for your children, and they were so correct, because of
Mhm.
the devastation of Europe, of the Spanish flu and World War One, and Denmark was conquered. They tried to resist the Nazis, but they were conquered, of course, because they were such a tiny nation, and taken over. But they did resist. The
Mhm.
Danes are very stubborn and hard headed. They did not want to join the Nazis. It was only through conquest that they were able to take over the land of our ancestry. And
Yeah, that's why none of my family was in the Holocaust, because they all came over from Russia and Poland before the wars too.
Mhm.
So, and my grandfather, his last name was Light in America, but it was actually Lichtenberg. So they changed it as well when they came over. So it seems like everybody changed their last name.
Well, that concept of assimilation, I think, is something that we don't talk about enough when we discuss immigration to the United States. I do believe that you should adopt a new set of values when you do move to a nation, or don't move there, right? Don't go to a place like France and then assume that you're going to get that to force them to all live traditional conservative like American lifestyles, right? They're going to be a tad lewd and lascivious, and that's just how the French are. They're spiky, a little bit French, right? Like we wouldn't do that, right? You would assimilate, and that's what we should expect for people who come to the United States, is to adopt, the individualism of the United States to an extent. Anyways, we should continue the game. What do you say, Justin?
That's
Have you
right.
got the next?
I'm good.
So it
Okay.
looks
I'm
like
ready.
Matt Unruh had to check out because he has to go
Oh no!
to an appointment.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
But
That
I'll
means
get the list just in case.
yes. Okay, so he's still on the list. Justin, next trivia. We're playing
Number
a trivia
5.
game. Number
Yes.
5 on the trivia game. Justin,
Number
what
5
is it?
is
Mhm.
alive.
Number
5
5.
is alive.
Input.
What city was Austin born in?
Well, if you know Austin during campaign seasons, then you would have remembered what he said.
What city was I born in?
Oh, so Quest Fanning said peculiar. CJ said
Not yet.
Kansas City.
Clementine. He got it.
Wait, is Clementine even playing?
He's in. He's in.
Okay.
Put him on there. You got a point, Clementine. Congratulations. Independence. A lot of people said peculiar.
So David Lee did say Independence, and he
Wait.
was on the list, but
Wait a minute.
Clementine was not.
I didn't see. Well, that's okay. I mean, I think.
Because we were only including people on the list, right?
Oh God.
If they said let's
I'd
play.
be mad if we change the rules. at the
Yeah.
last second
Hoisted
on
on
that.
his own
Roll.
petard.
Okay.
Do people
Yes.
dirty.
We can't do them
Okay,
dirty. Yeah.
David
We made
Lee-
rules. We got to stick to it. David Lee gets points. Sorry, Clementine. I tell you though, you are in the game. Okay. We'll add you now, but we can't give you that point.
Okay.
Okay. So I think that's fair to both
David
parties.
Lee says Independence.
David
Okay,
Lee gets
you
the
got
point,
it.
but
You got it.
Clementine, you're now on the list and eligible to play. We did want to close it earlier, but we also want to have fun. Everybody have fun. We are going to give away a prize at the end of this, so there are stakes here.
Okay, so far David Lee and Quest Fanning are tied for
Okay.
2 points.
Okay, they're tied for 2 points. There's still a chance to come back. Okay, so what is the next question, Justin?
Number 6. What state was Stephanie born in? State of denial.
If you know old me before we were married. Clementine asked what hospital you were born in.
I don't know.
The old Independence Hospital in
I don't think the hospital exists anymore.
Which state was I born in? Oh, Megatron says Rhode Island.
Rhode Island. What?
Do I look like a Rhode Island person? Oh, Quest Fanning said Michigan.
Oh, Quest gets it. There it is.
Michigan, born and raised. I lived in West Bloomfield my whole entire life until I moved here to Missouri.
Congratulations, Quest. Oh, Andy was in there and he got it right. T-Mill guessed.
It's me.
T-Mill guessed Nebraska.
Megatron, I'm very flattered. You think I'm from Rhode Island and Florida. Those are 2 states that sound really awesome.
Yeah, look, it's Liz guessed Michigan correctly.
T. Mel said Nebraska. It's probably because of my accent.
Yeah.
I do sound a little Wisconsin. Yep.
Michigan, really, eh? Yep.
Yep.
All right. So we're getting close now. What's the next question, Justin?
Number 7. How did Austin and Stephanie first meet?
Ooh. So yeah, just as long as you know the gist of it, you'll get it right. Everyone's talking about hamburgers. I don't know.
No idea. Everybody knows where I get my favorite hamburger.
Ooh, okay. Blue Reich says on the campaign trail.
That's not correct. That's not correct. That's not how we first met.
Well,
that's not how we first met.
I mean, I think we should give it to him if nobody else gets like a more specific reason.
It's not really.
Quest said on his campaign, and then CJ said political campaign. Well, for Ron Paul, nope, not that one.
Did we meet at? You know what I'm thinking of, right?
Right. Yeah, we met at a certain place, but it's like we really met.
Sex party, Liberty Shindig.
Oh, I guess that's the dirty stuff that person is trying to expose.
Yeah.
But like, you know, we like didn't actually like meet in person until after we knew each other for a little while. So I would say that we should give it to the campaign. I
Are you sure?
Yeah, because that's what everybody's saying.
Okay, so
they're all saying campaign.
So who gets the point?
Okay, so the person that said it first was Blue Trike.
Blue Trike gets the point. Congrats, Blue Trike.
On the campaign trail. So really, I mean, we really technically met on the internet first.
That doesn't count.
That's where I found you when you were running for president.
Mm-hmm.
So you're running for president. So that's how I met you in my head.
So here's the thing.
Right.
I think we're going to have to give away 2 points for this one.
Okay.
Because look, it's Liz said she saw him speak.
Oh, wow. That person really knows you well.
She knows. So I gave a speech at Hillsdale College before I ran for the U.S. Senate, after I ran for president. And so I think Liz gets a point there.
Well, she's not playing.
She's not
on the list.
Well, now, okay. Well, then I tell you what, she gets on the list for that.
We'll put you on the list.
We'll put her on the list.
We still gave the point to Quest.
Yes,
too,
the point goes to Quest
first.
Yeah. We had closed the entry points at a certain point, Liz. But we're putting you on the list now.
Okay, so we'll give her 1 point.
Okay,
cool.
Yes, why not?
Yeah. So when
Liz,
we really,
you got a point.
But the thing is, I didn't actually meet you at Hillsdale. I had to leave early, so we face to face did not meet.
I walked right next to you. We were within each other's physical presence.
Oh, and I swear to God, you said hello, but you don't remember that. I swear you just like nodded and were
Listen, I was a busy guy. I had a lot going on in my career, you know.
He had no idea who I was.
Put on my sunglasses.
But anyway.
Watching a speech considered meeting someone, says Quokos. Those are real questions.
Right. But the real time I met you was when I flew to Missouri for your campaign, and then we finally met in like
person,
the boardroom with Jeff Carson there when you all were talking about campaign stuff.
Yes,
that's when I first laid eyes on you and you on me.
Just a little side note for anybody who might be interested. That speech that I gave at Hillsdale is on YouTube that you can watch.
What about Trump? Why Trump won?
It was right after Trump had won in 2016. So you can see my speech to Hillsdale. I think it was a pretty good one. You can go and watch on YouTube later if you're interested in AP trivia for oh my God, I can get some more AP. I know there's 5 of you, but if you are out there and interested, then you can see that. And then we live a little Petersen family nostalgia. Okay, it's Freedom Family Friday. We got 900 people watching us live on Rumble. That's a lot. Hi to everybody here. Please.
So Steffi had an Ava Braun moment. How did you meet
Hitler and Ava? I'm not sure.
Maybe she was watching him give a speech as well.
Yeah, there's another thing we've got in common with Hitler.
Our love story doesn't end that way.
Oh, lovely lady. Have some cyanide and a little P38.
Little cyanide caplet.
Exactly. Lovely, lovely. All right. Justin, what's the next question?
Number 8. What country did Austin and Stephanie travel to last year?
Oh,
that's a good one. That's a good one.
Oh boy. Yeah, people really have to follow us to know these answers. Pitchmobile says Steffi stalked AP.
Yes, she did.
Secretly.
Yeah.
Never slid into his DMs.
Yeah, you did.
Only when Jeff Carson told me to tell you to go to sleep if I saw you online late.
But she stalked me. Matt Suru. Wait. No, Mighty Megatron. Dang.
Mighty Megatron. You get a point.
Good
You said
job.
Japan.
Good
Everybody seems
job.
to know this answer.
Matt's back. Yeah, Quest is feeling the heat right now.
Well, thank you for still answering, Matt. I still have you on the list.
You're
so
still
if
on
you
the
keep
list. If you
answering,
keep, yeah. So the next one is question number 9. Justin, are we
Number
ready for the
9?
next question? Yes.
Number 9. Number 9.
Mhm.
Austin is an expert in which martial art?
boy. I'm not an expert yet. Oh, you're giving it away, aren't you?
How would they know? How would they know what martial art that was?
So Mighty Megatron said Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu,
Nope.
Judo,
Nope.
Jiu-Jitsu.
CJ824 got it. Yeah, that's right.
Okay, CJ, do you get a point?
CJ gets a point. Wow, this is a real squeaker here on this one. Okay, it's a lot. So don't say it. Don't say yet. Don't say how many points we got. But
Okay.
in Jam 77 it said Jiu-Jitsu. Very funny.
Well, I am a
Stephanie's.
Jew, but I do not do jitsu.
Yes, very good. Very good. All right, good job. Good job.
Wow,
Okay.
Clementine guessed Shotokan. That is spot on.
That is one of my styles.
You need to get like a special person point for that. That is cool.
Clementine and Liz both demonstrated their superior
Yeah.
knowledge this
Yes.
morning. Yes, for sure. Stephanie, we've got one.
So are you a black belt?
I'm a black belt in Shotokan. Yes, so that's but not in Kyokushin or in the other style I studied, which was Kempo. Okay, so the next and last question, Justin. Before we do the gender reveal, in order to give away this trivia prize, we have to make our last question and make it good before we give away the prize. Which is it, Justin? What is the last question?
Question number 10. What month is the baby due?
Oh, I'm sure you all could research that on the internet.
Be easy enough.
Yep. These are cool questions. They even make me think. I like them.
I hope you know the answer.
I know. I'm like,
Yeah, the ultrasound person said I'm a few days ahead of time, but they're not changing the date, so that's good.
CJ. Matt Unruh.
Matt Unruh got July.
Dang, you guys are so good. Way to go. Okay.
On February. Oh my god. That would mean I gave birth last month? Or be pregnant for another year?
Yeah. That'd be a gigantic baby when it finally came out.
Goodness.
All righty. So, Stephanie, you now have the chance to say who the winner is of the prize for today. And it is going to be, but a drum roll, please.
Oh, was there drum roll music?
No, unfortunately.
Okay. So Quest Fan had 3 points, and then in a close second was Matt and David Lee with 2 points. And then we had Mighty Megatron, CJ, Blue Trike, Look, It's Liz, and Clementine all with 1 point.
There you go.
So, Quest Fanning, you did it. You win a prize.
Quest, you are the winner. Thank you, brother. We appreciate you. We know you are a super fan, and we're grateful for you, brother. You are.
That was fair and square.
Yeah, I thought so. I thought it was pretty good. All right, Quest, congratulations. You're the winner. We are going to send you a prize. Take your pick from any of the coffees that you like from apforlibertyshop.com. We'll send it to you to your address. So all you got to do is just send us a text. Quest, however you like. You can either DM me somehow, or either on Twitter or Facebook or whatever you'd like. Tell me which coffee box you'd like and what address I should send it to, and we will do it. We'll either send it to you or you can send it to a friend if you'd like to gift it. So whatever it is, it's yours. Congratulations, Quest. You won. Apparently, John Rail has a July birthday as well. So there we go. All right. So
our nephew, Mario, has a July birthday.
Yeah. All right. So we've got a little bit more show to go. Justin, thanks for help. Can we give Justin a round of applause?
You have a great announcer voice.
Yeah.
Thank you. I was doing well. I tried to be Vanna, but she just didn't talk. So
yeah, it's okay. You can look beautiful and talk, Justin. That's the nice thing about you.
I've got brains.
Yes. Justin, is there anything else that you'd like to say, before we go? Anything you want to talk about? Or
I mean, follow me on Substack, justinpetersen.substack.com. I write about voice training. If that's something that you're into and you're like, oh, I want to get into voice training, then follow me on Substack. I'm also peripherally on Twitter, not very much. I usually just repost other people's great based content. That's basically what I do.
Yeah. Justin, can you also show us your gigantic biceps, these muscles
Yes.
that you're like
What?
teasing out? Check out those gigantic, the Peterson boys have got big old freaking honking arms. Dang, he does work out. All right, Justin, we love you, brother.
Love you
And
too. I'll talk to you later.
thank you for your help today. And we love you. And we're going to do the gender reveal here in just a few minutes. So I hope you'll stick around with us in the chat.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank
Love you. Bye, Justin.
Love you
See you
too.
later.
Bye.
All right. There's JP.
Are we playing more games before the
Yeah,
reveal?
we're gonna play a couple more games and then gender reveal time. Okay, so we're gonna give away at least one more prize for the
Yes.
next one. So which one do you want to do, Steffi? Which game do you want to play?
Should I do the one where I measure myself and people have to guess, like they have to guess closest to
The closest
measurement
to
in
the measurement,
inches?
yes, and we'll give away a
Measurement in
prize.
inches.
So if you guys want to play, then let's just assume that everybody's on that list is in the game,
Yeah.
and we'll open it up. If there's anybody who's joining us live right now and wants to play, looks like Corey and Callie is here. I'll bet he wants to play. Just type "Let's play" if you want to play the game. We'll enter you into the list for drawing. And just so you know, if somebody comes along in a minute and is like, "Hey, I want to play," or something like that, we will keep it open to people for guesses.
So this one will keep open.
Yeah,
Okay.
just let me know.
Congrats, Ashley. Ashley said her baby is due in July 16th.
Oh, congrats, Ashley. Wonderful news.
Mine's July 29th,
Yeah.
technically speaking.
Yes. So we're gonna take guesses for the width, the circumference. Is that what we call it?
Yeah, so mind you all, so I'm 20 weeks pregnant,
Mm-hmm.
okay? So I still have a ways to go.
All right.
My boobs are bigger than my belly.
All right. Are we gonna do this now? We're gonna do the so everybody get your
Yeah.
wait a minute.
I'm gonna measure my stomach.
We need to get everybody's responses, right? Or do we measure you first and then get the responses, or how should we do this?
They both happen at the same time, kind of, right?
Well, we have to be able to write down what their guesses
Oh yeah.
were.
Okay, so everybody guess.
Let's get your guesses
of my stomach.
Let's get some guesses
in inches.
First of all, you got to show it off.
Oh, sorry.
Okay,
Yeah,
show it off.
To give you all, because I know it's
Let's
hard.
Give you all a good guess here.
I just stepped on a cord. Here we are.
Be careful.
Oh, there we go.
Okay. Barney Style says 29.
I'm trying to show you all, so I'm clamping my dress.
There you go.
There we go.
Two Stripes is in. Two Stripes says 32. T-Mill says 28.5. Megatron says 30 inches. Okay, Quest says changing his to 28.
I'll make sure not to suck it in.
Hers is not playing, but she guesses 27. Nelson says she's not big at all.
Yeah, mind you, before this, I was
29.
Kind of a flat tummy lady.
29. You can change your guess if you like. So do this a little. Can you do a little turn, like a slow spin, Stephanie? Just a very slow spin. Give us the little baby bump there. There is definitely a bump. Ashley Ann guesses 27.5. 27.5. And let's see. She's naturally tiny.
Yeah, our OBGYN said I'd like gained 15 pounds during the entire pregnancy.
Yeah.
I know back in the day it was like 30 pounds, so it's really changed quite a bit.
Yes, Megatron is calling me out for pimping Steffi out. Hell yeah. Bruce Burtwhistle says 29 and 15/16.
Wow, that's very specific.
Yes. 29 and 15/16. All right. Are we playing prices right rolls? It's just whoever's the closest. You can go. You can. It's okay. Above or below. Yes. All right. So there we go. All right. We've got a lot of guesses.
Okay. Do you want to help me measure?
Yeah. All right. Now it's time to measure here. Let's see. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Come over here.
Biggest part there.
Right there. Okay. All right. I think people are going to be surprised.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
I'm actually kind of surprised too. Okay, so let's see if we find the winner here. If we got who the winner is.
Is it bigger than we thought?
Hold on. All right. Well, wow. Okay. So the winner. Hold on. Let's see if we got any other entries. In jam and 26.
I'm curious what this is. I
Okay.
normally measure myself.
Okay. Well, I think we're really going to be shocked. Not only are we going to be shocked at what the actual size is, but who the winner is as well. The winner is
Oh boy, this is
the winner is someone new to the show. Is actually a new friend of the Wake Up America show, joining us for the very first time. The winner of the circumference of the baby bump is Two Stripes, who guessed 32 inches.
oh my god.
That's the closest guess because it's actually 34 inches. Yeah, congratulations.
Camera.
Yes. So Two Stripes. We don't know you. Normally, we kind of know our regulars, but since you're new here, congratulations, you won the prize. The Wake Up America show, we have a merchandise shop, and it's a website called apforlibertyshop.com. So we're giving away prizes from our shop. You just won a free box of our delicious Founding Flavors coffee. There you go.
Stripes.
Steffi, will you grab a box of the coffee and hold it up for everybody
Yeah,
so
sure.
Two Stripes can see it? So there you go. Congratulations, Two Stripes. You are the winner. We have many different flavors and styles.
And if you like decaf, we have that too.
Yeah, so he's a father of 4. Wow.
Well, so you know how big the bellies get.
Yes. So here's how you can claim your prize, Two Stripes. All you got to do is send us a text message to that number that you see on the screen down there below. That phone line that you see, 573.
Sarah said 34.
I didn't see Sarah. I didn't see Sarah on there with 34.
Sarah was right. Thank you. Huh.
Wait. So, Sarah for Liberty, she got 34.
Here, wait.
That's okay. That's
Let's
okay.
see.
We can give away 2 prizes. That's okay.
Yeah,
We'll just give away 2 prizes. Congratulations, Sarah. And
was Sarah for Liberty? Okay,
she did.
34.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
See, we told we'd be a little bit messy, but Two Stripes was the next closest.
Yep.
So we'll give you both a prize. So here's how you guys can claim your prize. Sarah and our new friend Two Stripes. Here's how you guys can claim your prize. That text line that you see at the bottom of your screen right there. Go over to apforlibertyshop.com. Just pick out which coffee you want. Tell me which flavor. You can get Washington's Revolutionary Roast. You can get Thomas's Painkiller. You can get Madisonian Morning is our newest one, and it's a light roast. People think it's delicious. And just text me which box you want. And do you want it ground or do you want it whole bean? Because we can send it to you either way. And then the address that you want me to send it to. So Sarah and Two Stripes, you guys both win. We do have decaf, by the way, as well, which is Liberty Lullaby, Betsy Ross. So Liberty Lullaby. So congratulations to both of you. You're both winners, and we're giving away 2 boxes of coffee there. Two Stripes and Sarah for Liberty, both winners. Send me a text with the coffee that you want, ground or whole bean, and the address to mail it to, and we will mail that out to you today. Congratulations to all of our winners.
Yay!
We're getting closer now. We're getting closer now. We're getting closer. Okay. So now we're going to make the decision. So everybody knows how they can claim their prizes, I guess. So if you have any questions, again, just send us a text on that line and we'll answer you. Do we have any more games to play? What else do we
The
have?
only games we have is one, guess that kid song, where you like play a few seconds of a kid song, or two, where everybody, in order to cast a vote for the gender, you have to send a rant.
Yes. This is the guess the gender game.
Yep, and then you'll be entered into like a raffle, I guess, per se, to get a prize.
Yeah, so it'll be like a raffle given.
People that send a rant to, I guess, the gender.
So here's how we're going to play a game. We're going to do a guessing game. It's going to be a draw. And the way to
Do they
enter
have to be right to get a prize?
Yeah, they have to guess correctly. And you have to guess through your Rumble rant.
Okay.
So your Rumble rant has to say whether you think it's a boy or whether you think it's a girl. So, and then at the end, we're going to reveal the gender.
And then we'll pick the winner at random.
We'll pick the winner at random, like as a raffle.
Of all the people who guessed right.
Yes.
Okay. Gotcha.
So, so here's how you do it. You're going to, you're going to send a Rumble rant. It can be $1, it can be $5, it can be $10, it can be like Bird's mommy who gave $200, which is insane.
Oh my goodness. You are just.
So we're going to play a guessing game.
Not even human.
Yep. And we're going to write down your names for your Rumble rants. You're going to guess boy or girl. And that I'll just write down B or G next to your name, what you guessed. And we will pick at random from the Rumble rant guesses who is the winner of the prize Rumble rant. So what say you? Should we go ahead and get started?
Yeah. So send a rant with your guess.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, girl, or I guess they can select non-binary if they want. Whatever you think.
Probably not going to win if you do something like that. So if you'd like to make a guess, you have to do so through a Rumble rant. So you have to make a small donation. Quest Fanning
guess girl.
He's the first one.
$1.
Quest. Thank
Okay.
you. Quest.
Blue Trike says boy.
Okay. Quest says girl. Blue Trike
Boy.
says boy.
Now, people are voting but not sending the rant, so we appreciate that, but you won't be included in the raffle portion.
The raffle. We're doing the raffle for people who are doing rants. So in order to be included in the raffle to win the prize, then you've got to do it through a Rumble rant. So make it can be any amount. Guocas
says boy for sure.
He's for sure.
I'd be curious why for sure.
Yeah, I'm curious.
And then we've just got some. John Ring.
John Rail. He says girl. Okay.
Joni Rankin says girl. Okay. Clementine, if you send one for boy or girl, then you win either way.
He wants to guarantee a raffle entry.
Cool. You're working the system.
We'll take it.
Yep. Okay.
Corey says boy.
Said Blue Trike and Guocas are lying. Corey and Kelly, boy. Clementine, boy. Mighty Megatron, boy. Sorry, am I going too fast?
No, it's okay.
Okay.
Okay, so we got everybody's entries here so far.
Wow, there's a lot on both sides here.
Yep. We're gonna give you guys another minute or so to get your guesses in, get your Rumble rants.
Send rants for guessing the gender.
Yes, send in your rants to guess the gender. It can be any amount. Frickety made a funny say. He says twins, boy and girl.
You never know. I did wonder about that at first.
Liz sent her rant in. She says Hazel. She thinks it's the girl. Yep, she thinks it's a girl. C. Jade, she's got hers in.
There's a new person watching who didn't actually cast a vote, but anal rat said non-binary.
Non-binary, that's funny.
Yeah.
Not on this show. No son or daughter of mine. Give you guys a little bit more time here to get your guesses in.
Quest Corey, Doug, and Megatron lie.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. Y'all are getting competitive out there.
All right, 20 more seconds to get in your Rumble rants to make your to be entered into the raffle.
Oh boy. We're really timing this out good.
Yeah, it's working.
We should throw like online baby showers as a company.
That'd be a great idea.
Listen, we'll throw you an online baby shower.
Yeah, it's fun. I hope you guys have enjoyed the show today.
Yeah.
All right, that's it. So I think that is time. Oh, Nancy, she got in right at the last second. There we go. And
Solorio, someone else?
yeah. Yeah, we've got a couple Nancy's. Oh, Bitchmobile got in there too. Okay. And Solorio, she says boy. Bitchmobile
Okay.
says girl.
Goodness. I wonder how.
No Conservatarian says girl.
And they love the name Hazel Rose.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. All right. All right. Have we gotten everybody's entries in? If there's anybody who's wanting to get an entry in for the Rumble Rant, speak now or forever hold your peace. Okay. Okay. And then it's just gonna be a random drawing, okay, from the people who guessed. And then we'll do the baby reveal, we'll talk about it, and then it'll be time to do the reveal.
Oh my gosh, I'm getting nervous again.
Oh, why are you nervous?
Great.
I know the whole world's about to find out the gender of our child. Yes.
How is everyone going to react? Are you guys going to be mad at us?
I have no idea.
Are you going to be mad at me?
I don't know. Yes, we'll be very angry with you. Okay. I think we've got everybody now. Yes. Okay, cool. Guokas is happy he's upgraded Rumble because he can rant now. We appreciate that too. Okay. So, all right. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have 13 entries. 13 entries. And we have, let's see, girls, we've got 7. So that means 6. Means 6 boys.
Okay, so girls win with 6
Andy dropped him in with a boy.
Oh my god.
It's 7-7. Oh my god. Andy got guess a boy. All right, we're completely tied. 50-50. This is so much fun, isn't it, guys? Yeah, Jessica.
Give me a sweat.
Jessica says she won't be angry. Thanks for sharing with us. Thank you, Jessica.
Thank you. So should we say what we thought it was?
Okay, yes. So now we're like so I didn't like get my hopes up or try and think one way or another until the day before the sonogram. We just both guessed. Okay. And then my guess was I guessed that it was a boy. Stephanie, your guess was?
So all throughout the pregnancy, I was feeling the boy juju.
Mm-hmm.
But then at the very end, I'm like, you know what? The entire online community is saying boy. So I'm going to be rebellious.
Yes.
And I'm going to say girl.
We just crossed 8 for a boy because Alan Bohm just dropped in his entry for a boy. So it's boy wins by 1 point. All right. So we will from random at random we will make a draw. Yeah, you made it in, Alan. So we're getting ready to reveal the gender now.
Object that's the color. How should we do it?
What do you mean?
That's the color of the baby's sex.
Do we have like a blue and
pink and blue?
Do we have pink and
We
bowl?
have this that's kind of bluish, right? And then we have this that's pink.
Yes. Okay. So we'll let you do it that way. So hold on. Let me see if I can get a. Get a little.
Yes, we're doing fireworks. We're in a studio. I know everybody was expecting us to take out our grenades.
No. I found a drum roll sound.
Oh boy. Okay.
All right, here we go.
So should I pick up the object and what it is?
Yes, and then say it. Okay, Steffi, it's all you. I'm giving you the floor.
Wait. All right. So let's see.
And it is.
They do it on game shows where they're like.
Yes.
Oh, the cherry blossom speaks. It's a girl, pink.
Stephanie, congratulations.
This is not a hazel tree, but
it's a cherry. Oh, so for all of our friends and for all of our new friends that we've made today, the Wake Up America show is proud to announce Austin Petersen, Stephanie Petersen, and little baby Hazel Rose Petersen. Yes.
Libertarian, hopefully. Redheaded.
All of the libertarian boys out there are very happy to know that there's probably going to be another redheaded libertarian girl in the movement. So there you go. Congrats.
be blonde. My sister's kids are blonde, and my sister has red hair, so
You know,
good.
you never. I was blonde when I was a little baby, when I was a little boy. So it's possible that she could be blonde, she could be red haired, could be brunette, something like that. Hazel P for Liberty, says Andy Opperman. Yes. Yes.
Steals.
We're so thrilled, guys, to make you guys a part of this. We feel like you're a part of our extended family, the Cantina crew and the chat, all of our friends, from back in the days of Freedom Ninjas. I know, like Quest Fanning, a lot of you guys go way back. Some of you to the radio show, and some of you just know us from the Rumble's Wake Up America show. So we're so grateful to have you be a part of this, and thank you for joining us this morning. This has been so much fun, and we just want you guys to know how much we love you, and thank you for sharing this moment with us. We appreciate you.
Yes. Yeah, I mean we're definitely very excited. We're picturing her future. We're still hoping that she's the first female president.
Yeah, for sure. John and Casey says AP is going to need more ammo for the boys trying to pick up Hazel. You darn right.
You know that to him, actually. I said, this is your chance to be a very protective dad.
Don't worry about it.
Absolutely.
Dad's got karate and Dad's got guns. Quest Fanning says, "Welcome to the crew, Hazel Rose." Yeah. Lyle Rosberg just messaged in.
He's been listening.
He says, "Congrats to Calvin and George on their baby sister." Yay.
They're happy because they feel like there's too much male energy in the house. And they need a little bit of calming, womanly energy.
Yeah, and there are 400 people watching over at x.com this morning, too. Hey, hey, everybody. Nice to see you.
Be going out on social media in just about 15-ish minutes.
Yeah, so some posts are going out. You're probably going to get an email for us later today if you're signed up for a list, and a text message to make all the announcements. So thank you to everybody who's been big parts of making our show successful. Lyle and Lori Rosberg have been contributing to the show since we got started. They're Peterson's Patriots level. Thank you, guys. They're our neighbors.
They're our friends.
Exactly.
Wonderful to us.
They are. And I mean, everybody who is a part of this community has helped to make the Wake Up America show a great success. Thank you for everything you do. You know, we're not perfect, right? Obviously we have our flaws, but Steffi and I were talking about this morning about how much should we lean on the community, right? How much should we ask for things, right? Because
struggle to ask for things. I struggle to put myself as a priority. So it's very hard for me to do all of that. I like to do for myself always.
Yeah, it's difficult because, in a sense, what we do here is sales, right? At the top of the sales funnel, like we want to invite people in because we want to sell people on the ideas of liberty. We hope that if you're curious about the ideas of freedom and limited government and conservatism and libertarianism, and just, being someone who is interested in helping make this country a better place, that this is a show that can introduce you more to these ideas, and that as we move you down the sales funnel, at the end of the day, you've learned a little bit more about American history, American freedom, and what it really truly means to be a libertarian and to believe in limited government. What are those principles and ideas? And so we hope that we can make the sale about what's most important, which is our freedoms and what we share as Americans. But also, there is a sales aspect to this show that for a lot of people, they roll their eyes when you say, "Oh, you're going to start a merch shop," right? When one of the conversations we were having this morning, the show was our coffee, right? People were like, "Oh, another conservative influencer with a coffee brand."
We were deterred from starting a coffee company by even other influencers that we were asking advice from.
Yeah, people told us not to do it. And now we have like 11 people, I would say. We have 11 people who have signed up for monthly coffee subscriptions. So, I mean, there are days when like the show doesn't get a lot of views and we don't get a lot of sales. But we do have somebody who has purchased coffee that day because they have it on a monthly or a biweekly subscription, and that keeps us going, right? So we were wise to start the coffee business, right? We were wise to the Wake Up America show. When we first started, it was like 25 to 50 people watching in the mornings.
Yeah,
right.
It was
not 400 people on x.com and 700 people over at rumble.com. It wasn't this big of an audience at this point. Right. But we believed in ourselves. We believed, and we took this risk. And thankfully, my wife, Stephanie, God bless you, Stephanie, you allowed me to take that risk and supported me in this endeavor.
Oh, when I got got in this relationship with you from the beginning, I knew that it wouldn't be normal.
Mhm.
It would always be spontaneous. I would have to be very flexible, and I agreed to that.
Yeah, I understand, but still, there are a lot of wives who would say, "Listen, you need to go out and you need to get a real job. You need to go out and not. You don't need to be doing e-commerce and trying to sell coffee online and the founding fathers. Nobody's going to buy that crap. You need to go.
Right.
You need to go work for at the Hitachi plant for $26 an hour or whatever."
Mhm.
But you supported me, and look where we are today. I mean, we're raising a family on what we can produce on what we love, which is we love these ideas. We love freedom. We love the founding fathers. We truly are. We are true believers in what makes America great. And
Yeah, I mean, our baby's room is going to be patriotic themed with baby founding fathers pictures
yeah, I mean,
in it.
because let's be real. There are a lot of like, quote unquote, right wing people who are LARPing. And for those who might not know what LARPing is, it's like
Mm,
it's called live action role. It's an acronym for live action role playing. But if you accuse somebody of LARPing, you're essentially accusing them of faking it, right? And I know
right, they're actors
there
typically.
are people when I used to work at Fox that were like big pundits. They were right wingers. They were flaming left wing liberals. And
Really?
yeah, it was all they were pot smoking hippie liberals, but they pretended to be conservatives on TV because
Wow.
that's where the money was.
Mm-hmm.
They wrote conservative books and they faked it because
Mm,
they knew that it was a grift, it was a scam, right?
mm-hmm.
And we joke that our AP for Liberty shop store is the grift shop because
It's called a grifter
yeah,
sometime back.
I get called it every day,
Uh-huh.
pretty much, right? Because if you're selling something or anything at all, right, then it's like, oh, you just care about money and all this kind of stuff. But
Right.
anybody who's known us for a long time, like Quest Fanning or Liz Fanning, or people who are here with us right now have known us for a long time, they know how sincere our principles are. The how Steffi and I, we've put our ass on the line for these ideas.
One of the first memories everyone probably has of us is doing that donation stream where people donated
Where we
money
sang
to your
karaoke.
campaign for us to sing.
And
Exactly.
Liz says that she knew that we were going to be in love at that moment. And several people did.
To people, we had
Yes.
no idea at the time.
Yep. Ashley Ann
Yeah.
asked the question. She says, "So can we expect a full Tiny Patriots nursery line now, bedding and artwork, etc.?" Yeah.
Pictures that I make, I can actually put them on our website so that you can print them out for your own home if you would like. Yeah, so if you'd like the AP nursery, I will put as much of the products as I can on there.
Yeah, we're gonna definitely be expanding, and we're gonna buy some for our baby, some Tiny Patriots gear from our own shop to give to the baby as well.
They're so cute.
Yeah. So we just want to say thank you so much for everything. Thanks for participating with us today. It's been an awesome show. Happy birthday, Stephanie.
Thank you. It has been a birthday for the history books, that's for sure.
What's nice is that one day in the archives of the internet, our kids, our grandkids, our great grandkids,
Mhm.
they're going to be able to go back and watch the Wake Up America show on March 15th, 2024, and be like, look, there's Grandma and Grandpa. Weren't they handsome before Grandpa got all ugly and old?
Aw, it's most moving what Justin told us. This is actually kind of sad, but that it is the anniversary of your Grandma Hazel's passing today.
Yeah.
And the fact that we are exposing our baby's name as Hazel, I mean, that is just so beautiful, to really have our baby be in her honor.
Well, we were grateful to have you all here with us today. Thanks so much for joining us. Please do exit through the Grift Shop. Visit apforlibertyshop.com. If you'd like to contribute to our diapers fund, then the link is in the Rumble chat in the screen there.
Oh, I can put it again.
Yeah, you can
once
drop it
we
in there.
end.
Our baby registry is also linked in the notes. If you'd like to get us something from the registry, thank you for that. Or for a lot of people already have, so thank you for that very much.
Yes, I've already sent thank you notes to a lot of you who have already sent us gifts.
Yeah,
Thank you.
for sure. Today would definitely be a good day if you'd like to support us on a monthly basis to sign up for a monthly delivery of coffee from the Wake Up America show. I'm going to go home and check the text messages as well for all the winners of the free boxes of coffee. We'll be sending those out today to like Quest and to who else was our winner? We had Quest and we got to give away another.
For the monthly people.
Oh, yeah. That's a raffle.
We want to do that.
Mo Conservative is the winner of the raffle. Okay, so here's real quick. Mo Conservatarian, if you're here and you can hear me, you won the raffle for the free box of coffee. Send me a text, 573-319-1586. Send me your name, your address, and which box of coffee you want, ground or whole bean.
Yep.
Send us a text. You won. 573-319-1586.
Okay, then the other one was Sarah won.
Sarah for Liberty.
It's on the other page on your
And
paper.
Quest.
There were two winners for the baby bump measurement.
Yes.
There were two winners.
Yes, there was
Stripe?
two stripes. Two
Yes,
stripes
two
and Sarah
stripes.
for Liberty.
See, my maternity brain hasn't taken over yet. I
Okay.
have a good mind.
And Mo Conservatarian.
Yes.
Okay, those are our 4 winners for today. Send me a text. Let us know which coffee you want, where we should mail it to, and of course, for Two Stripes, we don't know your name, or Mo Conservatarian, we don't know your name. So let us know your name, and we'll send you your free boxes of coffee. Thanks for playing along today. Wow, what else is there to say, Steph?
Be free.
We love you guys. We'll see you guys on Monday. Same bat time, same bat channel, 7 a.m. Monday. And we'll see you there right here at rumble.com/AP for Liberty. Love you guys. Exit through the gift shop. We'll see you later.
But the
Expanse of time, a year might seem like a mere moment, but oh, what a year it's been. In September 2022, Austin and Stephanie Petersen embarked on a journey to wake up America. They began humbly, with just 20 souls tuning in, learning, listening, and though challenges arose, like the looming shadow of YouTube demonetization, their spirit never waned. And now, thanks to you, thousands rise with the sun to join them, to listen, to engage, to be a part of a community. So here's to you, and to wake up America, for memories shared, for friends made, for the journey ahead, and for never, ever forgetting to rise and freedom. Happy anniversary.
I'm Donald Trump, and I approve this message. Believe me, Austin Petersen is the best. He's got the greatest Wake Up America show I've ever seen. Whenever I tune in the mornings and watch the live stream, let me tell you, he has got the absolute best content. I love his guests. It's just a total blast to watch, and I highly endorse and recommend the Wake Up America show. It's terrific, believe me.
Is the outdoor your home about as exciting as a library? Then spice it up and unbore your space with our custom metal signs. Crafted with love and a bit of libertarian magic, you can customize your own metal sign at ap4libertyshop.com. So head to ap4libertyshop.com, customize your own metal sign today.
Welcome to a world of vocal discovery at Petersen Voice Studio. I'm Justin Petersen, here to guide your musical journey. Envision a place where your voice reaches new heights, where every note tells a story. We embrace all singers, from the enthusiastic shower vocalists to aspiring stars, ensuring each voice finds its unique rhythm and tone. Are you ready to elevate your voice? Visit petersenvoicestudio.com and sign up for remote lessons tailored just for you. Let's begin this melodious journey together.
Tired of spending your hard-earned money on woke corporations that don't share your pro-freedom values? Fed up with sipping liberal lattes and progressive cappuccinos? Introducing Founding Flavors from AP for Liberty Shop. Get your day started with Washington's Revolutionary Roast. As robust and principled as the man himself, this blend is the shot of energy heard round the world. Or maybe you want to taste the fervor of freedom with Adams's Patriotic Perk. It's as dynamic and balanced as the U.S. Constitution, sure to awaken your spirit of liberty. For the aficionados, we've got the Jeffersonian Java, a complex mix of flavors that speaks volumes about your refined tastes. And don't forget Betsy's Liberty Lullaby, our decaf option, crafted with the same care and dedication Betsy Ross put into our Star-Spangled Banner. This blend lets you enjoy the taste of freedom anytime without losing sleep. No woke beans here, folks. Just pure, patriotic, pro-freedom flavors brewed with love for liberty. So why compromise compromise your principles for a cup of coffee. Stand up for your values, perk up your patriotism, and start your day the American way. Get your founding flavors at apforlibertyshop.com.